Right, folks, I am back with another review. Excuse me. A few months ago, well, end of last year, there was a bloke called Tom Leach, and he got in touch with me, and he got me tickets to go to the WWE wrestling at Manchester. There was a Raw, SmackDown joint night in Manchester, and I went up and I thoroughly enjoyed it, so thank you to Tom for that. While I was there, these tickets that Tom had got me, or gave to me, Tom had watched my videos, thought I looked funny, and he just wanted to be kind and give me tickets for this thing, so I went up. Whew, it's warm, isn't it, folks? Sweating. And anyway, while I was there, I started talking to a lad called Will Roberts, and he was working for the WWE. He wasn't a wrestler, but he probably could have been, because he looked quite toned, and that under his tight-fitting suit, looking rather dapper, and with all the muscles in the right places. And he was talking to me, and he said that he loved all the stuff I did. He'd been watching for a while. He basically was starting to watch me from when I'd been on the kickoff and when True Geordie. Do you like the drip, folks? Do you like the drip? The merch? Yeah, people call it the drip now. When I was a kid, a drip was a term for being stupid. My mum says, "Oh, you are a drip, David." And I've probably been messing about. So anyway, Will said he'd been watching me since True Geordie had me on True News and all that, and he was a big fan. And would I be willing to do some work for other companies that he works for? And I said, "Of course can, mate. Yeah, of course can." So before the lockdown, he actually got in touch with me and said, "Would you like to review some beer?" Bit of a stupid question, really, dude. So anyway, I said, yes, I would. So we were all set to do this beer review. And then COVID came along and the lockdown happened. So it all got put on hold. He then got in touch with me a couple of weeks ago and said, would I still be prepared and willing to drink beer? Yes, was the question. I'm not going to swear on this one, because this one, I want this one to be swear free, because this is for a good cause, folks. The longer this goes on, you will find out. So, what it is, folks, I was sent some beer, and I'm going to review it. Now, please bear with, because some of these were... Go! Some of these words are a little bit hard for me to read out. I can read them, but it's probably how you say them. It's a bit like photo, isn't it? You would think that photo was begin with a F, not PH. But anyway, so what it is, folks, Ardbeg, right, they normally make whiskey. And the lads, I spoke to the lads, I told the lads at the work, I've got a beer to review. And I says, it's from Ardbeg. And they went, that's whiskey. I says, yeah, I know it is. I says, but they're doing beer. He says, well, if it's out like the whiskey, it's going to be brilliant. And so I thought, oh, well, I'll look this whiskey up. And anyway, it's about 60 odd quid a bottle. 60 odd quid a bottle. Amazing, isn't it? If it's going to be 60 quid a bottle, it's going to be good. Hey, it's not going to be like Jack Daniels and stuff like that. It's going to be proper stuff. Apparently it doesn't burn, it's warm, but it's got a real good taste. So I will be looking into the whiskey, the Islay, is that ain't the word, is it? Islay, I suppose it's the way you say it. Islay, single malt Scottish whiskey. I bet they are looking at this now thinking, who the hell is reviewing our beer? Who's Will got here to do this? I think Will's looking for a different kind of market, you know what I mean? Like the market, my subs, all 120,000 plus. When you watch me, you get a little bit of something different. You don't get some bloke sitting there just waffling on about, I could smell this and I could smell that. I'll just tell you if it's good or it's not, right? But this is going to be good, because apparently the whiskey's brilliant, so this is going to be part of it. Ardbeg, I want to say Goldberg, I don't know, it's still to do with the wrestling, I think. Ardbeg launched his first ever beer in support of Clean Water Project, All profits from the Scottish Whisky Makers limited edition beer to be donated to a charity supporting clean water projects in Malawi. Malawi. You say it. 7th of August, today Ardbeg world-renowned Islay distillery announced that the first ever beer, the Shortie Smoky Porter, will be available to fans in the UK. Can I have a UK? Thank you. Named after Ardbeg's beloved canine mascot, Shortie the Jack Russell. Jack Russells are brilliant, aren't they? They are absolutely mad. They just run and run and run and do anything. They're fearless dogs. They are good. My Uncle Jack. I think my Uncle Jack had one. And that was mad. Not mad as in like went around doing stupid things like jumping off conservatories, but it was just like mad. It was just wouldn't stop all the while. What were it called? It was Auntie Joyce's dog, more than his. Oh, I can't believe something like Benny or something like that. Anyway, all profits of this limited edition will go to support clean water projects in partnership with craft beer social enterprise Brewgooder. The Shortie Smoked Porter is the brainchild of flatmates Alan McIntyre and global senior brand manager at Ardbeg and Alan Mahan, founder of Brewgooder. Originally scheduled for release to support World Water Day, 22nd of March 2020, the development was launched. The development and launch was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The much anticipated beer will now be available from August the 13th on ardbeg.com and selected retailers, with all profits to be donated to clean water projects in Malawi. This one-off beer, which will be available exclusive in the UK for a limited time. Can I have a UK? Thank you. For a limited time only, Ardbeg joined forces with the William Bross Brewing Company. I think that's brothers, isn't it? The Shortie Smoked Porter was made using the same peated malt as award-winning Ardbeg 10 years old whiskey, capturing the distillery's signature smoky character with notes of bitter dark chocolate, malty biscuit, dry espresso coffee, and a hint of licorice. That sounds like a breakfast. You could drink that in the morning and you'd be buzzing all day. But I wouldn't if I were you, because you have got to go to work and all that kind of thing. So please drink responsibly, folks. To produce, I've done that bit. Dr. Bill Lumsden, Ardbeg's director of distillery and whiskey creation of whiskey stocks, commented, "We all dig Ardbeg and no more than Shortie." Did the dog drink it as well? That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? A dog drinking it. So his life-saving, well-digging, clean water brew is only fitting that our canine mascot should represent Islay. Islay. Is that what it is? Islay. Oh, so I do apologise if my words aren't coming out right. I've not been drinking. I've only had a couple of cups of tea. As most porters, this beer is smooth and creamy. However, our malt has helped make it distinctly smoky, the way we imagined as Ardbeg beer is meant to taste. There's loads more other people saying how good it is and how they've brewed it, and the only difference being Mickey Heads. The only difference being that we hold on to the hops. We hope that Ardbegans and craft beer lovers alike will enjoy this special limited edition. Everybody's had a go, everybody's had a say. The price, the important bit, folks, is the Smoky Porter will be available to purchase exclusively in the UK. Can I have a UK? Thank you. With ardbeg.com and the selected retailers from the 13th of August, priced at £14 for a 4-pack. Now, some people are probably going to say, oh, that's a bit expensive. But if it's going to a charity like this, where it helps people get clean water, the whole idea is that's what it's about. I think sometimes it's just about the charity part of it, yeah? And these aren't taking any money from this. This is all profits that go. So, what's his name? Alan and Alan. Brilliant. A. They are making any out of this. They're doing a good job. You know, it's fair play to them, to be fair. So let's go for it, folks. I'll try and add all these things in as well. Will, I'm not very good at this editing, like, I don't know if you notice or I've ever said before, I'm not that good at it. So it's tasting notes, AVB 6.2. I said I wasn't going to swear, I nearly did. Colour, dark peat bog brown. Nose, on the nose, Ardbeg's distinctive peat gives rise to more oily notes, intermingled with sour cherries, rich coal tar and pine. Aromas of toasted nuts and sweet lemon and lime. On the palate, the smoky porter boasts a typical creamy texture with bitter dark chocolates and nuts. Right, it's finished along with established in 1815. That's about 6:15. Ardbeg is revered by connoisseurs around the world as the peatiest, smokiest and most complex of all Islay malts. Despite its smokiness, always renowned for its delicious sweetness and phenomenon. This is like a phenomenon. Or is it something like a phenomenon? Anyway, anyway, let's get on with it because I've been going on and all that. So, they've sent me this nice little box, nice little ice cooler thing. Not ice cooler, it's a cooler box, isn't it? I've had this in the fridge. So, I have got 4 cans of smoky porter. Okie dokie, folks. I have got a bar of sea salt chocolate. Okay, folks. And I've also got a packet of Yorkshire crisps, cheddar and caramelised onion chutney, luxury hand-cooked crisp, and a 40-gram bag. And I've also got a sweaty forehead. I've also got a postcard. And it says, hi, on Thursday, 13th of August 2020, Ardbeg will be launching its first ever beer, the Shortie Smoky Porter, and you will be one of the first to try it. The limited edition beer is being launched in partnership with Brew Gooders, with all profits from the Shortie Smoky Porter donated to support clean water projects in Malawi. On behalf of Ardbeg, we have donated £50 in your name towards a charity. Thanks for your support. We hope you enjoy this deliciously smoky porter. Please spread the word about the campaign if you do. Thanks, Team Ardbeg. They're on. I'll read it off here. Just my glasses, Wilco's glasses. They're on the website's www.ardbeg.com. They're on Facebook, Ardbeg. They're also on Twitter and Instagram. #Ardbeg. Right, so what I'm going to do, folks, let's sup in. It's a nice little box. Well packaged. You know what, like, when sometimes I do, oh, that's a nice can. It's got that rough feel to it. It's got that rough feel. Well presented, well packaged. Some bloke digging a hole. There was I digging a hole in the ground. It was deep and sort of round. Right. So these have been in the fridge. That looks more like a stout, doesn't it? It's got a good chocolatey. Get off, bloody get off, fly. It's got a good head. And what do I always say on the beer garden? You can't beat good head. Sweating. If it weren't for this bloke, none of this would be happening, right? So, let's, for all you newbies out there who thinking, what the hell is this fat bloke with a bald head sweating going on about? I normally review food, and normally I say when I'm reviewing food, let's tuck in. But this time I'll say, let's sup in. So you ready? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, let's sup in. I tell you what, you can feel the strength in that. That is, it has got a smoky aroma, a smoky taste even. That is, I mean, I drink, Alan and Alan. I drink a lot of stout, or I have done in my past, you can probably tell through the chins. I've drunk, mind you, I've also ate a lot as well. But I love stout, and this actually tastes like a really good stout. It is. Is that what the Shortie Smoky porter is? He's a porter of stout. Whatever. It's good. In fact, it's very good. I will be what I'm going to do, folks. June's not here. She's gone for a walk. Excuse me. Sorry, Alan, you don't need to hear that, dear. But that's how my channel rolls, mate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drink another one of these, yeah? And then I'm going to save 2 for the beer garden with me and Cameron. That is more like a stout. To me, that is like a stout. That is really good. I tell you what, I do like that. And I'm not just saying that because I've been asked to promote it or whatever, or bring it to your attention. Because when I read the bit about, where is it? When I read the bit about, I'm sure I read about, where is it? There you are. Sweet lemon and lime. I thought, oh, I hope it ain't going to taste bloody citrusy, because I'm fed up with citrusy beers. I cannot be doing it. And I won't be able to lie. I won't be able to say I don't like it because it tastes of citrus, because I can't be doing it, because all my other videos have all basically said I don't like citrusy beers now. I'm thinking, oh God, here we go. What am I going to say? I'm going to have to be like, you know. But no, it isn't. It's very much like a good stout. And if it's like a good stout, you can't fucking, you can't beat. See, can't do it. That is really good. I'm impressed. Squeeze the last bit out. There you go. Right, on to the Yorkshire crisps. Because you can't have a pint without a packet of crisps. Isn't that right? Oh, there you go. You get the cheddar coming through, and then as it all mashes up in your mouth, you get the sweet taste of the onion chutney. Very, very good. Now on to the chocolate. Right. Well, that's well presented, look. A bit of something on the inside as well. All these kind of things. Very Monty Python, that. Very Monty Python indeed. It's in a sealed foil bag. Oh, it's a dark chocolate. No, have you seen the videos with me and Chris when he eats dark chocolate? Oh yeah. Got to feed the dog. I'll feed the dog in a bit. I'll do this first. Yes. I'll save that for June. June likes that. So back to this then, folks, the beer. Oi! Come on, get in. Dog's lying outside in the sun. You sneaked out then, didn't you? Get in. Yes, you may look at me like that. Do you know what, folks, right? If you're a connoisseur of these kind of drinks, these ales, these craft beers and stuff, you will probably appreciate that. It's got a wonderful taste. It's got a dry taste, yeah? I like it. It's just worth a chance, to be fair. If I was you, I'd get in touch and try it because, one, even if you don't like it, at least the money is going to a good cause. What crisps in my teeth? The money is going to a good cause. You know, and when a company like this takes a chance on doing something for charity, you know, it could actually all blow it up in the face. So give them a support, and then you never know, they might actually do more things like this in the future. Because let's face it, you know, when all's said and done, we've all got to help each other out somewhere along the line, ain't we? We've all got to be fortunate to help others. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and this review. Alan. It sounds like a bloody band off Phoenix Nights, doesn't it? Alan. Brilliant. I hope you're laughing along with me, lads, because I don't mean to be offensive and, you know, don't have a go at Will. But whatever, this is really good. I do like this. I'm glad Will got in touch with me to do this because I'd have never have thought of trying this. I'm going to try the whiskey, definitely. I'm going to try the whiskey, and I'm just thinking, how can I? Whatever money I make on this video, I'll fill it full of adverts. Well, I won't fill it full of adverts because then people won't watch. Whatever I make on this, I'll get the money somehow to Will, and or I'll try and get it into. There's got to be somewhere where you can donate the money. What I'll do is I'll give it till after Christmas, and then any money I make on this I'll donate to the Ardbeg Clean Water Projects. All right, folks. So get in touch with them, give them a chance. You've got you haven't. You've got 14 quid to lose, but it is a good beer. You will actually quite like it. Me and Cameron will review it on Sunday's Beer Garden. Forgot the name of my own bloody show then. That ain't very good, is it? That means I must be going mad, or I'm drunk. I always say, you know when it's a good beer, when it does that round the glass. If it doesn't do that round the glass, it's rubbish. And if it's doing that, if it's leaving, like, sticking to the side, that's a good beer. I'm happy with that. I want to try some of their whiskey as well. So thank you to Ardbeg for letting me try and help. Hopefully I have helped. And people will people, if you do buy this, right, not that it's anything towards me, but just put, say, BVM sent me here, or I bought this through BVM. Because it'd be just nice to know that if, you know, I get 10 or 20 people that do buy this because of this promotion, it's just nice for them to know that they haven't wasted their time by sending me this here to try and promote. And also it's a good thing that, you know, Will's not wasted his time by me helping out, because if nobody buys it because of me, then it's a complete waste of time. But it's probably not, because people will buy it, or people might buy the whiskey. I don't know, but I'm going to buy the whiskey and I'm going to review it as well, because if it goes on what the lads at work say, I'm quite happy on doing it. But these are going back in the fridge for Sunday's Beer Garden. I'm going to save the chocolate for June, and I'm going to save the crisps as well that's left for June as well. All right, folks. please think about doing this, because it's not an ego thing for me. It's just about doing the right thing, and if we can help others, then fair enough. All right, folks. Laters.